Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And yes, I'm back from vacation. Had a great time. Busch Gardens was fantastic. Colonial Williamsburg was great as well. I had a great time. A very nice present from the wife. Like I said, it was a surprise. I had no idea it was going. Normally I let you guys know when I'm going away on vacation, but it was a surprise. I had no idea. So a great time. As you guys know, I found a few DVDs from the local 7-Eleven while I was there. Got some great deals there. But I also picked up one other title, so let's take a look at what I got. After my visit to Colonial Williamsburg, of course I had to hit up the gift shop just to see what they had. I usually like to pick up postcards from everywhere I've been. And while I was there, I had to walk over to the little DVD section. And of course they had a ton of historical DVDs. Lots of documentaries on the park itself and on the Revolution. They had a whole bunch of History Channel documentaries as well. A lot of great stuff. Unfortunately, way overpriced, so I passed on all that. But way down in one of the little corners, they actually had a bunch of DVDs on sale. And everything they had on sale was non-historical DVDs. For whatever reason, they had a little stack of non-historical DVDs. So I was looking through them. The prices were not so great. They were certainly cheaper than their other DVDs and Blu-rays, but they were not all that well priced, unfortunately. However, I did stumble across one title that I definitely had to pick up, and it was marked at a very good price, which was actually definitely, I would have to say, a misprice. All the other titles were marked all the other titles that were same were all marked at $13. They're all marked at $12.99, which was a bit more than I wanted to pay for this Blu-ray. Wasn't going to pick it up, but I actually came across one that was marked at $4.99. So I figured I'd take my chances, go up to the front counter, hand it over to them, see what they do. I didn't know if they were going to say, oh no, this was incorrectly marked, you have to pay the full price, or if they were going to give it to me for the price it was marked. They didn't even bat an eye, gave it to me for $4.99, and that was Monty Python, Almost the Truth. Very happy to get this. This is something I wanted to pick up ever since it first came out. I've had my eye on this one. I've been waiting for the drop in price because I love Monty Python and I love great Monty Python documentaries. I have a bunch. They're fantastic. So like I said, I've been eyeing this one up and waiting for the price to drop, but it hasn't dropped anything I've wanted to pay yet. So getting the Blu-ray for only $4.99 was a steal. I can't believe I came across it. And it just so happened that I don't even know why I looked at the other titles. Like I said, they were all marked at $12.99, but for whatever reason, it was like something in my brain told me to look through all the titles. I picked them up, looked at the little stack of, there were about 5 of them, and I came across that one that was $4.99. So had to get it, and I definitely look forward to checking this one out. Who knew I'd come across this at Colonial Williamsburg? So that's what I bought, so now it's what I watched. And yes, I did actually end up watching 2 titles while I was in Virginia. And the first one I checked out was NickToons Halloween. And I actually finished this one up. I started it at work and decided to finish it up while I was on vacation. And this is a fantastic compilation of Halloween-related Nicktoons. There's really not much to say about this one. If you like Nicktoons, if you like Halloween, this is certainly worth picking up. I believe you can actually get this for $4.99 right now at Best Buy, so a great deal there. The only downfall to this is, once again, we have one episode that's actually not Halloween related, and that is Rocket Power. It's it's one of those episodes that's actually split in 2. It comes with It Came from Planet Merv and Netherworld Night, which are 2 kind of, scary-ish sort of episodes. It Came from Planet Merv is just they think Merv, their next door neighbor, is an alien. And Netherworld Night is they're scared of this one guy. I just watch the show all the time. I used to know everybody's name, but there's the one guy who thinks he's from like Netherworld, and they're scared to go into his house, and they're camping out in his backyard, and some of the brothers play pranks on them, and that's it. It's not really Halloween related at all. So that is the only downfall to this. And from what I could look up, I don't believe Rocket Power ever actually had a Halloween episode. I looked up on IMDb, and I didn't really see anything that was Halloween related, unfortunately. So I guess they just threw that on there just to put something else on here. So that is the only downfall to this, but we do have SpongeBob SquarePants, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Fairly OddParent, and those are all Halloween episodes. So again, definitely worth picking up, especially for only $4.99 at Best Buy. And the second title I checked out was Sleepaway Camp 4: The Survivor. And oh my god, was this ever horrible. A complete waste of 70 minutes of my life. I was just astonished by how bad this truly was. I was expecting something pretty bad, but at least bad maybe kind of in a fun way, or sort of in a way where I wouldn't absolutely despise it, and you know, to a point where I wouldn't go, what were they thinking when they made this one? What this movie is essentially a clip show of the first three Sleepaway Camp movies. Features a lot of kills, tells a little bit of backstory, but mostly just showing all the kills, and then incorporates some of the footage from Sleepaway Camp for the Survivor, some of the footage that was shot but never used because the movie never came out. In fact, if you have the original Sleepaway Camp box set, it does come with a bonus disc that features all that footage that was never used. Well, they use it in here, and they just sort of splice it in between and a lot at the end of footage, again, from the first three movies, and it makes no sense. I can't even see the story. There is no story. This has absolutely no story whatsoever. It's basically just a clip show, and then kind of like, here's the footage that we shot and then never used for the last movie. There's a very little bit of footage in here also from the first three movies that wasn't used, some just outtakes and other just kind of added bonus footage that wasn't used in the first three movies that they throw in here, but not much. It's just, again, it's a mess. It's not even a story. It's a complete waste, and I can't recommend this to really anybody. It's really not worth seeing. It was a waste of 70 minutes of my life. I will never, ever, ever watch this again. It is complete garbage. The only people who I would say that should pick this up are completists. If you're like me and you just gotta have every single title in a series just to have the entire series, then I guess I can't say don't pick it up, because of course you're gonna want to. I'm glad I own it because I am a completist. I have to have this in my collection to have the entire series, but it definitely is a waste. I heard they had shot some new footage for this. I didn't see any. If they did shoot new footage, I don't know what they shot. There was some narrating done. That was obviously new, but I don't know about any new footage shot for this. Had they done that, the movie might have been better. Had they thrown in maybe some clips from the first few movies here and there, then thrown in the footage that was shot for the fourth movie that was never made, and then, you know, had some new footage that they shot to actually make a movie, could have been worth checking out. Could have been a little bit better of a movie. Could have actually been a movie, as opposed to what this was, which was, again, a clip show, and then here's the footage that was, you know, shot for the fourth movie that was never put out. That was it. That's all you get. So I gotta say, stay away. Complete waste of money and time. I don't know why they ever made this. I just don't get it. They obviously they put no effort in this whatsoever. The only effort they put into this was somebody had to sit down and, you know, put all this footage together. That was it. They didn't do it in any kind of story. They just sort of put it all together. Even the clips from the first few movies don't go in any kind of order, and then, like, in the middle of a kill, they'll quickly flash to a scene from another movie and then go back to that kill. It's really weird stuff like that. It's just a big, huge jumble mess of nothing. So just please stay away from this one. If you're just a fan of the movies, but you're not a completist, there's absolutely 100% no reason to see this. You don't need to check this one out. This one, you know, it's not something you need to see. If you like the first few movies, you don't need to see this one. Even if you like the fourth, I guess I should say now the fifth movie, you just don't need to see this. There is no reason to check this out unless, again, you are a completist. Then obviously you're going to want to pick it up. But besides that, just stay away from this mess of a film. So that's it for like Bought When I Watched. Very, very excited about coming across Monty Python Almost the Truth for only $4.99 on Blu-ray. That was a fantastic deal. And just especially coming across a place like the gift shop of Colonial Williamsburg. That, you know, you never think that's going to happen. And that just goes to, you know, it just proves to show you what I always say. If you think somewhere might have movies, go look. I kind of went to the gift shop, yeah, to get a postcard, but I also end up looking around because obviously the postcards, you know, in gift shops are usually right up front. So once I saw them, I thought, I'm going to go look around to see what kind of DVDs they have. Again, just expecting them to have what they mostly did have, which was documentaries and whatnot. And after seeing all the prices, I had to pass on those. But the fact that I actually went and looked, I came across, again, that little tiny pile way down in the corner of DVDs and Blu-rays that were all on sale. And coming across that for only $4.99 was a steal. A fantastic, fantastic deal. Also watching NickToons Halloween, it's great. I would definitely recommend it. I mean, yeah, the NickToons episode really isn't a Halloween episode, but it fits in and it works. And if you like NickToons and if you like Halloween, it's certainly worth picking up. Again, for only $4.99 right at Best Buy, I would definitely say get it. Again, if you like Halloween and you like NickToons. And unfortunately, watching Sleepaway Camp for the Survivor, no. Stay the hell away from that movie. Stay far, far away. Like I said, the only people who should even own this are completists. Nobody else needs to see this movie. If you're a big fan of the Sleepaway Camp series, I don't care. Stay away from the movie. I beg you, stay away from it. It is complete garbage. It makes no sense. It's not... I have a hard time even calling it a film. I definitely got to call it a film. I got to put quotations when I say that, because it's not. It's just really a clip show from the first 3 movies, and then at the end and throughout the movie a little bit here and there, they just splice in some of the footage shot for the 4th movie that was never put out. And it just... Again, it's a complete jumble mess of just crap. It makes absolutely no sense. I would not even call the movie a film. I would call it 70 minutes of really nothing. So just stay away from it. It's not worth the price you're going to pay for it. I mean, I guess if you come across it at a pawn shop or something someday, I mean, I doubt you'll ever come across it at a pawn shop, but hey, if you get it for like $3 or something, and you really want to see it, fine. But seeing as right now you can really only order from Amazon and off of the Sleepaway Camp website, you're going to be paying way too much for something that is just completely horrible. So just please stay away from it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.